All right, Todd. Well, given the way the last few years had gone, a lot of people were genuinely concerned about the future of Huset Speedway. You know, there's so much history here, and people were worried that that was going to all go away at one way or another. So you're a big racing guy, obviously. Anyone who knows anything about you understands that. Is that the main reason you wanted to help step in and maybe save this place?
You know, I think that was a big part of it. A lot of tradition here. I think most people know we own Jackson Motorplex. We renovated that in 2015, just like this was renovated. It's sat idle since then, and I've spent a lot of time at Huset Speedway, and great facility. Super excited to get it back going.
Now, anytime you're dealing with a deal this big, it takes some time. There's a lot of red tape to work through, obviously, and in this case, I think in some especially that was true. So what did it actually take to get this thing done?
Actually, Chuck Brennan and I talked a few years ago. He gave me a very nice tour of the facility. Obviously, I'd been here, you know, several years ago, and he did some great remodeling on this. It's a great complex. Spent a lot of money on it, and yeah, it was actually, our deal was pretty simple. Once we came to the dollar amount, it was pretty seamless. We turned it over to our legal, and you know, honestly, Chuck and I didn't even verbally talk. It was email and text, and we both have great legal teams, and we used it. It was an asset purchase, so we used it as a real estate purchase. So it was actually everything on this property through our whole phase studies and due diligence looks really, really good. So he did an excellent job on foundations and everything. So we're excited about that.
Oh, that's exciting to hear for sure. Well, I mean, a quick look around social media over the last couple of days, last couple of weeks, has shown what the racing community thinks about you taking over this property, and there's a lot of excitement. But with that said, that same group, understandably, I think, is a little bit wounded with the way things had happened here over the last few years. So with that in mind, how do you intend to prove to them that you're in this for the long haul, you're committed to the process and this place?
Well, first of all, I have a great team, you know, the management. Doug Johnson's our general manager. He's the forefront of everything. I'm the financial. I'm involved in it a great deal, but day to day, Doug does a great job along with our other team members also. Our plan is to move back to Sunday night and get this thing back to tradition. You know, the Rubin family did a great job through the years as I started coming over here, and we're going to get back to that. And we're also going to probably, I know we are, we're going to put in bigger specials. We're going to run larger specials. We have really good relationships with a lot of the sanctioning bodies, all the way from the sprint car world, the World of Outlaws, All-Stars, to the late model world. So we're very well connected there, and we're probably going to see us combining, you know, one big large event with here in Jackson, you know, in the same week. So we'll talk about that, you know, down the road, but that's pretty exciting that we can do that and work our schedules together with Jackson, and we work great with Knoxville Raceway. We won't schedule on Saturday night unless Knoxville's racing, and we also want to work with the other local tracks around here too, which we will. So it's, I think it's good for the race fan that not only myself, but, you know, Doug understands, you know, the racing world, and the fan base in the Brandon, Sioux Falls, this whole area is incredible. And I've been across the country, Pennsylvania, going to races, you know, Charlotte. This is second to none over here.
I really don't think you're going to have to struggle for support. I think there's that kind of excitement out here, and people are really fired up about getting back to Brandon and watching racing, especially on Sunday nights, like you said, is the tradition here. But well, you kind of hinted at it there, Todd. So it does sure sound like you got some exciting things in the works here. What can fans expect to see here with what is left of the 2020 season?
Yeah, so we can expect our opener is going to be August 2nd, Sunday night. It's going to be Tony Stewart's All-Stars. Kyle Larson and Tony Stewart will be coming into race, along with a lot of the other Outlaw sprint cars. So that's going to be really exciting. $20,000 purse. We're going to kick it off with that, and then we'll take a few-week break. And for the racing part of it, we're bringing the World of Outlaws in September 5th and 6th over Labor Day weekend. Two-day deal. We'll have a rain date in there also, so we have Saturday, Sunday. That's really exciting. That'll be a $20,000 to win also. So we have a two-day World of Outlaws show, and I think it's been a long time since we've had a two-day World of Outlaws show at Huset Speedway. And then for the racing part of it, 2 weeks later we'll come back and we worked with it's called Midwest Power Series in Jackson, and built a series along with the MSTS out of the Sioux Falls area. So we're going to have a big nationals for them at the end of the year. So that is 2 weeks later. I'm not sure the exact date of that, but we'll be posting that. So that'll be a big event also, and then we'll go into the winter and regroup. So we do have a monster truck show August 29th also. So that'll be pretty exciting. So
awesome.
4 events.
Yeah, it's a great way to kick things off, for
It
sure.
is,
And I think that's just going to heighten the excitement that much more going into the 2021
Absolutely.
season. And as we get into that, now you start talking about a weekly program. What is that going to look like at the new Huset Speedway?
We haven't 100% decided yet, but all indications are we're going to go back to, for the largest classes, outlaw sprint cars, the 410 sprint cars. Obviously 305s. Sprint cars have really grown in this area, and we've grown them at Jackson also. So that'll probably be in the cards there too. And then we'll have probably 2 more support classes, and we'll probably lean towards what they used to do here. So that's our early indications. But it's a long winter. We might change that, but I think that's what we're leaning towards right now. So.
Well, a lot of people fired up, including me. We're certainly looking forward to working with you here at Midco Motorsports. Appreciate you taking some time on what's been an extremely busy week for you.
Likewise, and we appreciate what you guys do too. Looking forward to building this.